Hello everyone, welcome back to Lost Girl's Diary. Something went wrong with recording, so it skipped a little bit, but you didn't miss out on much. Just Olia, right? The girl in the yellow dress told a story about someone falling down a well. There was like green things coming out of her. It didn't make any sense at all. And then Lenin, there was a statue of Lenin at the end of it, and he absorbed the evil fire. It didn't make sense. And then, Sty couldn't tell a story because he was the strong one, air quotes. And Vera told a story about a girl with red eyes, and there was a guy named the Beast because he was like the bully of the camp. Every one of these has happened in a camp. And excuse me. The Beast met a girl named Lena, I think, and she told him that his friends was picking on her, and it built up, and he killed his friends, and then she was like, ha, it was just a test, and now you're coming with me, because I'm not going to date you. And she grabbed him and started sinking into the dirt, and he cut his hand off to not get dragged into the dirt with her. And then he went to prison and was gone from said prison the next day with a note written in blood that said the red eyes on it. And there you go, now you're caught up. Sorry the recording went wrong, but you really didn't miss out on much. So, lights off, and there's like 3 more parts, so this will be the end, even if it runs a little long. So, you'll see how long this video is. It could be a while, it could be shorter than a while, I don't know. There's like 2 more parts, maybe 3. Here we go, Sasha's turn. When I was in a camp, it turned out the way I was the camp's leader's assistant, so I did her work often. I was used to being busy, besides being bossy was fun. That explains a lot. It was troublesome, of course, but I earned a lot of respect from the others that way. Among the others, only Vera dared to challenge me. I'm better in a fair fight anyway. Sure you are, creepy. We already tried it out, should I remind you? I just wasn't prepared to the fact that I hadn't exercised the muscle and stuff. Ugh, okay, you're strong. That's it. Back then, some chatterbox told me Vera's afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid. Maybe you should tell us yourself. Easy peasy. Sasha came to me one night and said this troop isn't big enough for the both of us. Let's make a bet. Loser gets transferred. Wow. Not cool, Sasha. I accepted. If only I'd known what our plan was, I would have accepted anyway. In short, we had to go to the catacombs at midnight. The one who left first was the loser. Deal is a deal, so we set off. The weather, almost as if on purpose, was cloudy, windy, and was about to start raining. Finally, one with them in it. Let's see something go horribly wrong. I'm ready for these girls to get hurt, because these stories suck. Besides, the flashlight barely worked. I felt like someone was watching us. Made to the abandoned military base, went down to the basement. I thought it was catacombs. Make up your mind. Sasha was going ahead of me. We entered some room, and Sasha turned off the flashlight and said, Vera, dear, let's save the battery for our way back. I was creeped out. I said, let's get over the bed and have a pull-up contest. Saw her smiling the way she does. What's wrong, Vera? She said slowly. Afraid of the dark, huh? I freaked out and turned off the light. I thought it was already off. Didn't it say turned off the flashlight because the battery... Confused. The way they did was not nice. Oh, I was sweaty as I turned the light on, swinging the flashlight around. Sasha was like, so soon? Less than a minute. I yelled at her, stormed to the outside, but the rain had just started. I wasn't going to go back to the camp, so I made my choice to stay before it was over. That was the right thing to do because I go now. Yeah, go on. After she left, I turned on the flashlight and was about to leave. Realized that I couldn't stand up. Seemed like my legs went numb, so I put the flashlight on a nearby box and started rubbing my hips, trying to bring them back to life. Makes sense. It was useless. The thought of calling for Vera came to my mind since she couldn't get very far away, and the echo was strong enough in the corridor, but I had just won the bet, so calling for her help would be equal forfeit. I don't get girls. If that's not how that should work. Fortunately, I felt my hands losing control. They were wiggling down my legs, paralyzed. as soon as I leaned on the seat. I was only able to turn my head. What's up with me, I thought. Am I being paralyzed? Yes! Why? I haven't fallen or hit my head or taken drugs. Right. Maybe that candy you guys were eating earlier was laced. Okay. Calm down, Alexandra. I thought her name was Sasha. I'll find you missing next morning. Vera knows where you are. I'll find you by lunch at least. What if your lungs stop working? Well, didn't think of that, did you? I was sitting and breathing, looking at the dim spot of light on the wall when they heard the stomping of little feet at first. It's gnomes! But they got bolder and I could see their red eyes. It's red-eyed gnomes! Who were they? Oh, it's rats. My flashlight was almost dead, so I could only see their shapes in the darkness. He's cute and murdery. Then I hadn't felt it, but I saw one of the creatures get up on my knees. The very creature sat on its back feet and looked me in the eyes. Help, I whispered, trying to believe it was just a bad dream. It didn't work. It shouldn't work. The beast hid away from my voice. All of them but the one sitting on my knees. It kept on sitting on its back paws, posing its front ones like a prayer and looking at my face. It seemed like the rat was smirking. Help! Oh, that's a noise. Okay. Don't like the high-pitched noises. That's not a fun time. Oh, I wished I were out of there. The stupid bet, the foolish leadership. What use is any of that? You're going to get eaten alive. There's rats. Yeah, you're screwed. Totally out of my plans. The rat looked away all of a sudden like it was trying to listen to something. Oh no. Jumped off and the air trembled with the rat's foot. The air trembled? Horrible things in a single burst ran away, and the room drowned in silence, breaking with my sobbing and some water drops. Was I saved then? Did my scream scare them, or had someone heard it and come to my rescue? Burst into laughter with relief, sitting and giggling like an idiot because I was alive. Yay for living! The phone was broken when some weird noise coming from the corridor. Hundreds of small feet were closing in. Rescue hadn't come yet. No, I shouted. No, get lost. But the rats didn't listen. Why would they listen? It's free food. People. The light of my dying flashlight showed me the room filling with swarms of gray beings. There's something big in the middle. Oh, hello. You're creepy. The creature got in the beam of light, and I beheld the Rat King. An ugly beast made of 6 or 7 rats was sitting on the backs of his comrades, moving his paws and muzzle. Being brought him upon my knees and scattered all over them. I didn't see them, but I knew they were there around me, watching their king like a theater. Screaming as hard as I could, trying to scare the monster, but it didn't care much. It was heading to my stomach, slowly and clumsily climbing up my skirt, leaving a trace of... Ew! I hate that word! And also, that's gross. So awkwardly glad my body was numb from the neck down. The Rat King made it to his destination. I heard my shirt ripping as he bit me through it. Given everyone calling for help, helplessness and fear, soon the monster will settle his hunger and the rest of the storm will finish the job. Ew, that's gotta be a sucky way to go. Eaten by rats? Flashlight blinded me for a moment and I heard a familiar voice. Get off, away with you. Heard the ripping of fabric followed by a thud. The monster was slapped into the concrete wall by a childish... It was Nastia storming around the room, kicking the rats and hitting them with a flashlight if it was a club. I don't know how it didn't fall apart. It's a flashlight. It's pretty hefty. Rats formed away, carrying their defeated king while Nastia hugged my neck, close to knocking me out, crying, Sasha, dearest, don't you pass out, please. I'm fine. I stressed her off. Can't move, though. But good job saving me. So why with the evil face? You are a true hero. No words can explain how happy I was, but a terrible thought came into my mind. Her legs will fail soon, just like mine, and the rats will get both of us. So I commanded, you've got to get out of here. Now, run to the camp and bring the first leader you meet here. Got it? She nodded and rushed out. Oh, no. Odd rustles caught my ear. They're back! Why did you send the defend her away. She should have pulled you out of the cave. She wasn't about to go far away. Let me tell this part, it's my favorite. When the rain stopped, I got outside and saw her running somewhere. I caught up to her. We headed back to Stasha. Man, you should have seen yourself, but yeah, good thing you didn't. Talking dead in the... And then our princess got back to life after we brought her outside. When her limbs started moving, she freaked with joy. I've never heard that much swear. Pain was unbearable. The sensitivity restored. My whole body ached. If it was pierced by 1,000 needles. What, the needles? Really? She's like, are you alright? Don't give up. Does it hurt? All the questions that should be asked after being attacked by a giant multi-rat. Shook her shoulders hard and sent her back to the kid for help. Not to a couple of steps and turned like I won't leave her. Thanks to my beauty, we could settle it down. So we took Sasha's clothes off. Why, Stas? Thank you. Do the same to you if you don't shut up. I'm good, I'm good. And off to the lake. There we used her shirt as bandages in order to wrap her wounds after we cleaned Sasha from... Put the details away, please. We made it back to the camp where we slipped into our couches. If anything happened, no adult knew about this, of course. Even the child kept her mouth shut. That's a first. She was awesome. Pet sleeping. Aw, she's small and cute, and her hair changed color. I thought it was pink! Was it for real? It was. Want to see the scars? I do. It's too dark. They're too small to see. Try to touch them instead. Watch your hand. Fiora likes her. Hey, it's 5 to midnight, time to call for the Queen of Spades. Murder time? Good scary time? Anything time? Do I have to click? I'm gonna click. Everything is stopped. Okay, there it is. Hey, achievements. Something gonna happen? Swear to God, if it's just a jump scare and the game's over. Click. Come ye the Queen of Spades. Woo! Why? That's why. Quit saying her last name. Oh boy. Please be good at stories. Please be better at stories than these kids are. They were going to summon the Queen of Spades, and they ended up telling stories to us. This has got to be a theme that happens more than often. And this girl was the daughter of the nurse who was working at the camp. Just finished the second year of elementary school. Took her to the club with them for no reason. Eventually, they ran out of stories, so one of the girls came. Oh, that's mean. Steve behind her and grabbed the girl by her legs. The little girl fainted and was out cold. Others were bursting with her. Mean! Mean! Got back. A harmless trick caused her to have a heart attack. Only they would call for the nurse. Panic clouded their minds. They pulled the body to the nearby forest and hid. Why? Dumb, stupid, idiotic, terrible, terrible people. Hid the body and left. Police were looking for the body for 3 days. They wouldn't have found her if it weren't for the dream the nurse had the night before. She saw her daughter in the dream about her went to the canyon where her body was hidden. Once the nurse woke up, she rushed to the canyon, found her daughter's body. It was dead. Wasn't it? Stupid. No, it's not the end. There hasn't been anything scary. Pioneers always start a bonfire at the last day of their shift. Shift wasn't. This wasn't. When the fire was at its highest, horrifying. Oh, she's back. Covered in flame. Oh, how she cried. They managed to put the fire out, but it was too late. They couldn't save her. Burns had been severe. She died. Yes, she was. The one who designed the dream. What about the others? The others were found too. Eventually. We found the second one in the same canyon without arms and her heart cut out. Third drowned in the old one. All of the stories are coming back together. I knew it! I knew it! I totally called it! As you can see, the nurse murdered them. Everyone in the camp suspected her. How did she find out who killed her daughter? The same way she found out where her daughter's body was. Her daughter told her in the dream. She wouldn't lie, don't you think? The nurse got fired for no reason. I'd say murder is a good reason. Guess where the nurse works now? Here? Wrong. She works in a school. She's the same nightmare every night. That's sad. She's her daughter and the girls who she killed. But sometimes... What? Sometimes she sees guests in the dream. Like her child. Dead? Attaboy. Makes no sense. I am alive. So is Vera. Zeobio. We've known each other since elementary school. We all played sports together. Really? What is the last name of your coach? What is the name of your first teacher? I forget. Please. Well done. Rise from the dead, Steve, and see you smiling. You know about the story, it's a secret. Well done, Mom. That was pretty good. I mean, it was still a bad story, but it was interesting. Come again tomorrow? Of course. Cool. End! Is that just the end? There's nothing else. That's it. That's everything. Well then. Okay. That was a thing that happened, I guess. Well, you've already seen it. No reason to go get it. But it was free, so if you want to listen to the stories for yourself again for some reason and not have me commenting over them, I guess. I don't know. If you have any reason to do it, go find it on Steam. Lost Girls bracket diary bracket. That's all I got. I didn't like the stories. They were cliche and not scary. Anyway, I'll be at you again on Thursday with another new game. Maybe something old coming back. I say something old like it's been a couple of years. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks since this started. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. If you liked it, lay an egg right on that like button. And, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Caw-caw!